mass is, mass and density. Newtonian physics takes mass as a standard given quantity, as a causative property of matter, when in actuality mass and every other characteristic of matter is an effect of its vibration. In Keely's view, and Russell's view, and Edgar Cayce's view, and several other people's view, we have infinite nothingness on one end and gross matter on the other. Gross matter, in general terms, is agreed to be a coarse, gross, heavy substance. And it isn't that. Some of the speakers here at the conference said 99% of matter is nothing. There's nothing there. So if we have a large particle, relatively speaking, like a molecule, it is less dense than the compactness of a quark. And that's what is meant here. Let's visualize the void before there was a universe, before there was a material universe. And all that exists in this void are an infinite number of infinitely fine points. They can't be dimensioned because they're infinitely small. You can't count them because they're infinite in extension in all directions. That's the void. That's the unbounded zone of consciousness from which the entire universe sprang. And because these points are in no motion, there's no positive and there's no negative. There's no polarization. There just is this neutrality of the vibrations that I was talking about earlier. These are the neutral points from which, or in which, is infinite potential. The neutral can be differentiated into rainbows or anything that we want, because from the one point comes the many. And each point being the same as every other point, they are sympathetically linked. Each are tuned to the other completely and totally. And the law of one says that every individualized object will assimilate every other object in the universe. And the universe will assimilate every individualized object. So each of these objects is sympathetic to every other object throughout the universe. And because it's infinitely fine, we have an infinite density. And infinite density means we've got infinite velocity of propagation. There is no time and there is no space, because there's no differentiation. So what occurs in any part of that plenum is known in every other part of the plenum. It's all one. So it's multiplicity as one, or one as multiplicity.